2, 1.
Welcome back to Potterthon 12. This event, we're raising money for the Trevor Project and Doctors Without Borders. You can donate with the Tiltify links. They're posted by Stream Elements occasionally in the chat. Now it's time for Dino here with HP3 with the Xbox 90% run. Good luck and take it away.
Thank you very much. Yep. Hello, everyone. Welcome to HP3 Xbox. Probably a new one for me. I don't think I've ever done 6th gen actually on Potterthon before. But yeah, we'll get into it because as a first cutscene, we can explain stuff. But yeah, we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. For anyone who may not be aware, I'm sure you all are, HP3 came out on 3 different consoles. You had PC, GBA, and of course 6th gen. We run it on the Xbox version because we have HDD, which saves a fair bit of time. I will do a disclaimer from the start. I am rusty as hell at this game. I never got time to practice. I have done a little bit of practice of the main skits before we went live, so we should be okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. But yeah, as with most HP3s, we start on the train. Where we have to fight the Monster Book of Monsters to start with. Our favourite book in the game. So much so that it appears like more than once. So gonna try and trigger it. Get it to open up quickly. Okay, so Ron's going to struggle with the book. We then need to pick up some luggage.
Let's go and find
There we go. Okay, so now we end up with a duel. So the Slytherins are hanging out in the dining cart, I suppose this could be. So first of all, Malfoy's going to send Crabbe and Goyle after us. Fortunately, we can kind of pull off a little strat here, like just gonna run around here and just gonna flank them a bit. There you go. Now Malfoy's gonna spawn. It's like, I can take you on, but no, you can't. There we go. But we are going to get interrupted because, as we all know, with the train, a Dementor comes on board. So Harry's going to become a bit faint. Gabbers and Crookshanks are going to run away. There we go. So, one thing about this game is, obviously, you can play as any of the characters. This one also gives us the option where we can actually swap between them, like whenever we want to. But we need to drag Harry away. Inevitably, the Dementor will catch us up, and we will have to get out of its grip. The way we do that is we wiggle the left thumbstick. There you go. There's a second one, just chilling outside the window.
I've got to get Harry out of this carriage.
And then we meet Lupin.
None of us is hiding Sirius Black under our cloaks.
Harry, are you all right?
What? Are you okay? Yeah. What happened? Who screamed? No one screamed.
But I heard screaming.
Here, eat it. It'll help.
What was that thing?
A Dementor. One of the Dementors of Azkaban.
Are you sure you're okay, Harry?
Fine.
Take this book, Harry. I'm sure it'll help. It has a few pages missing, but I'm sure you'll be able to find them at Hogwarts.
Right, so we've done the Hogwarts Express. And then we get the wonderful voiceover.
At long last,
Stephen
the
Fry.
Hogwarts Express reached its destination, and soon Harry and his friends were safely in Gryffindor Town. Knowing that Sirius Black was likely to be looking for him troubled Harry deeply, and Professor Dumbledore's announcement about Dementors patrolling the gates while Sirius Black was still at large only confirmed his fears. But finding himself back in the familiar dormitory, Harry felt he was home at last.
There's something about listening to Stephen Fry. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just like just listen to him do the voiceovers is so good.
No, not yet.
But yeah, so Ron's going to meet us in the common room.
Show it to me.
He wants to see the Folio Bruti that Lupin gave us.
Come on, show me the... That's wicked. That's so cool. Let's go show it to Hermione.
Okay, so now we're going to go show it to Hermione, but Hermione's way too busy to be dealing with us at the minute.
Sorry, I'm really busy at
So we didn't even get a chance to talk.
So much work to do. But you said you had lots of trouble with Draco on the train.
Yes.
Well, you could have made it so much easier for yourself with the Expelliarmus spell. The spell book's over there.
Thanks. I remember the Expelliarmus spell.
Okay, so Ron, we need to go and practice the Expelliarmus spell. Whilst we're entering this fade, I'm going to quickly load into the menu and equip it. Just makes sense for me to do it there because the game takes control of Harry, so you don't lose much by doing it there.
Okay then, you cast Rependo at me, and I'll try and use Expelliarmus. Come on!
Okay, so first Ron's going to do it, and suddenly Ron becomes like actually competent with spells.
Right, now it's my turn. I'll cast Rependo at you, and you use Expelliarmus to knock my spells away.
What we're going to do, we're going to try and sneak forward a little bit,
3, 2, 1.
just to try and reduce the speed, the distance the spell has to cast.
That was
Okay.
cool. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go and see Fred and George.
Okay, so in a bit of a change from the first two games on 6th Gen, Fred and George aren't in the common room in this game. They're on the 6th floor.
What villains are these that trespass upon...
Come on, Fred and George are on the 6th floor.
Okay, but first, we're going to meet Peeves. Peeves is back again.
Beddy bed right now.
What's it to you?
Well, if you're gonna be like that, here's a little
Bedtime story to keep you busy.
Aim at the spell book.
What can you do?
That worked.
Okay, so we get to practice a actual fight with the Expelliarmus spell, deflecting the book spells back at it because that happens for a reason.
Thanks for sorting out Peeves, by the way. You really know how to cast that Expelliarmus spell.
Okay.
Fred, George, what have you got to show?
Now we enter the Marauders challenge, which is actually I find quite tough. Like it's actually got a bit of challenge, bit of
Within this
skill to it.
is the entrance to a secret passage,
Beyond which you will find the Marauders map.
a magical parchment that shows you everything you will ever need to know about Hogwarts.
So there's an entrance to a secret passage in here.
Yes, indeed there is, young Harry. And we're sure that one of you will be able to find it.
Okay, so here's where the game actually teaches us about how to swap characters. You press B.
Hey, something odd about that.
But yeah, Ron has the old Weasley touch, as they say in the game. So these sort of walls, only Ron can open them.
Gentlemen, if you'd like to step inside.
But yeah, we need to go and get the Marauders map.
Wow. The map's up there.
Yeah, and we're down here.
Those that dare to take the leap must also take care of their friends.
Rightio. So we need to go and get the pull all those switches, but we have a little bit of a twist. The floor's going to break on us.
Watch it! Look at that chest. A Bertie Bot's every flavour bean. That's it!
Ooh, that almost fell off the edge there. That would have been bad. But yeah, once we pull the 3 switches, we're going to get some pixies. And the reason why we do those switches in that order is because the game will teleport Harry to the middle anyway at this point. So we do the actual one where you need to shimmy across the ledge last, because that's the slowest one to get to. Now, ideally, you want to hit these guys when they're over the pit, because if they do that, they instantly die. You haven't got to cast on them twice, but that's a little bit not in your control, unfortunately. Yeah.
Aha! The old Weasley touch does it again.
There we go. The old Weasley touch does it again, as he says. And now we're going to get to an actual skip in the run. So this is Marauder's clip. So the idea of this room is you're supposed to carry a bit of luggage over to the side. That causes the light to start. You reflect it off these like crystal balls, and then it opens the staircase up. But we actually don't have to do that. We can try and clip Harry through the thing. That's not going to work. It's going the wrong way. So we're gonna put Harry in the corner. We're then gonna just like kind of do that with him. There we go. He's out of bounds. No, he's not. He just clipped back in. That's fine. We can try it again. Just gotta push him along the wall. Change character, change back, and he teleports up. There we go.
Another puzzle? Oh, great.
Okay. So now that we're through that room, we're gonna experience these things. So these actually come up quite a little bit in the game. We don't really use them that often because a lot of them we actually just kind of skip for other reasons. But also now we get to climb a rope. Again, only Harry can do this.
Yes. Make sure you don't fall off.
What I'm going to do here as well, I'm going to turn around and then I want to do that. So you can skip climbing the rope down by just shimmying off the edge and Harry just falls.
Get back through there.
Know that help is always at hand for every true mischief maker.
An owl treat.
There we go. So by triggering the owl tree, we get another fight with a monster book. There we go. Spit the pages back at him. And then we're going to run up here and we're going to grab ourselves the
Hedwig!
trigger Hedwig, sorry. We're going to give Hedwig the owl treat we just got. And then we get something quite cool in this game, which I like. You can actually fly Hedwig, which is something you couldn't do in the first two games. So the first two games, like, you just get a cutscene where Hedwig would just do something for you. But in this game, you actually control Hedwig, which I think is kind of the thing it's to kind of make up for the fact that you can't do, like, Quidditch in this game. Like, there's no Quidditch, unfortunately. Although, based on how the first two games did it, and all the RNG in it, I'm not that unhappy with that for a speedrun. But yeah, we're going to fly back to Harry.
I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good.
Don't know how we need to say that. No one told him. And now we get a map. So we can actually, when you got Harry, you can actually see the map.
Oh, please.
And now what we gotta do is we just gotta get out of the challenge. So this is where we're introduced to something, again, something new in this game, is these knights. Now the problem I've got is it's very bright this morning and I can't really see the beams. But yeah, these knights are basically replacing the prefects. There are still prefects in the game, but they're just not as common. But yeah, you want to run past these, not get caught in the beam. Fortunately, it's not that hard. You just got to cut the corners a little bit. This one's a little bit trickier. You should be turning it back. There we go. Just hide in here for a second until it comes back. Step away and then run through. And now we have the introduction of Snape. Now, the room wants to go all the way around. There's actually a trick you can do here. We're going to run here. We're going to cast about here. Run around this way. And we just completely skip Snape.
Did you get it then? What's it like? It's brilliant.
Well, our job here is done. Feel free to come by any time. We're sure to have something of interest.
And
At a very reasonable price.
hey, look, your rememberall's flashing. Do you want to have a look at your task list and see what it means? Hey, thought so. We've done everything we.
There we go. And then the return of the rememberall. So that's how you skip the like to the next day. So
defense against the dark arts class.
Day one. Yeah, exactly, Charlie. Yeah, he's talking about Potterthon as well. But yeah, so day one is Glacius Day. So we're going to go and learn Glacius. Hermione's actually going to join us now. But this is where we're going to introduce kind of the way in which we navigate through the hub worlds. Because as you'll probably tell, they've given different running animations to all three of the group. Harry's the fastest by far. So whenever we can, we're going to run with Harry. There's a point in the game where we can't because Harry's not there. But at that point, we just use Ron. But also on the Grand Staircase, this game, again, has the idea where, like, the two of the floors are connected by the same staircase, but obviously the staircase just goes up and down. And so what we need to do is to be able to optimize moving in the staircase is we're going to instantly call for our friends with the left trigger. You don't need to do it here, but I'm just doing it as an example. And then when you get to this floor, the staircase will already be there. Well, near enough. But for this day, you don't need to worry about it because we're just going to the third floor because we're going to Defense Against the Dark Arts. But whilst we're doing that, Krista, anything you want to read?
Yeah, I do have a donation here. It was made during transitions. Found a good time to read it out. But we have Mr. Meeks with $2.50 toward the Trevor Project. Has us at $496.61 out of our $500 goal for that, and brings us up to a total of $1,131 for the entire event.
Very nice. Thank you for the donation. But yeah, keep them coming. Definitely keep the donations coming. Right. So we're going to swap to Harry. And we're going to have a mini kind of boss fight, I suppose, at start. Like, it's not really a boss fight, but it's a bunch of pixies are going to spawn. And we need to take them out. Okay.
Sorry, I can't get to you.
Yeah, for some reason Hermione can't get to Harry when he's in this, when he's picking this up. So we need to drop this on the switch.
Thank goodness for that.
And now we get to do another clip. So Glacius challenge is actually longer than it's longer in like no major skips. But in any percent, we have the good old advantage where we can just clip through to the spellbook pretty much. So the game wants us to go all the way around, kind of putting these mirrors in place, opening that door, going through, solving puzzles, we don't want to do that. So I'm going to trigger this because for some reason the AI are glued to it. They just they want to tell you what to do. But fortunately, what we can do is we're going to get Harry. We're going to line him up in this corner. I'm going to grab Hermione because in the order that you swap, I would swap back to Harry instantly. I'm going to push Harry a little bit, go to the right. He clips through there and not quite enough. That's fine. The overwhelming urge to finish that. So we're going to try that again. Just do that. That might not be enough. Nah, it's not quite. It wasn't quite in the corner, to be fair, so it should be fine. Takes a bit of getting used to this trick, I find, but it's not too bad. That should work. There you go. And then Harry just clips through the wall. And now, what's very important at this point, I cannot swap. I have to stay as Harry. So even though Hermione will spawn here, because technically you're meant to be Hermione at this point, if we swap, then I believe the game just like completely soft locks, but I'm not sure. I missed the block. That's good. Just line it up better. There we go. Okay. A bit scuffed, but that's fine. So we're going to run through as Harry, and then this cutscene gets a little bit glitchy. Like, there's a cutscene every time you grab a spellbook. Obviously, you're only meant to have Hermione at this point, because the idea is, like, that like, wall we clipped through, it only opens a certain amount, and only Hermione can fit through tight spaces, like, to crawl under. But because we brought Harry here, he's now just chilling in the background. Okay, so the game will take us automatically to the menu. We're going to equip Glacius. And we need to build ourselves a bridge out. And this room is very bright, as you can tell. But yeah, now we have to play as Hermione. So the game has finally kind of updated the state. So Harry's no longer with us. So we have to use Hermione to get out. Fortunately, she's not too bad. And we have a couple of puzzles we need to solve. So we have like an ice maze to get through. The game kind of wants you to push it, but you don't have to do that. Once you've made the ice block, you can actually cast Flipendo on it. Oops, accidentally climbed it. Now, once you get here, you have to push it because it's no longer on the ice path. but we're going to push it up to this switch. We're going to leave it 1 block short, because what you can do there is have the animation, so basically Hermione falls off the block as she's pushing the switch. But we get another mini like lava lake here that we have to freeze. And then we end up back and we meet some salamanders, so we get new enemy. So Harry and Ron are just chilling. But again, we're gonna use the trick here to just fall off the edge. We're gonna put the fires out first. Thanks for the advice, Ronald. Yep, you do the same. Ow. And then what we can do is, once you put them out, the AI will try and attack them. He says. But if they don't, it's fine. We can kind of do it ourselves. Take care of the last one. And then all we gotta do really is just get out. So we need to head back to the main room where we started. But we're gonna get our first proper boss fight, I would say. I don't really count Malfoy as a boss fight. He's not that good. But it's a very unusual boss fight. Like the cauldron that we lifted earlier all of a sudden becomes a boss, you know, as you do.
This is just brilliant.
But what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna like antagonize it a little bit. But we're gonna stand on this switch because it can't get to me here. And we need to wait for it to actually like fire its like arms to us. So like here, for example, it's gonna open up. It's gonna fire a few of these what look like bludgers to me. We're gonna freeze that. It's then gonna launch one of the arms at us. We're gonna move out the way. We need to freeze it, and then just spam it. There we go, with Flipendo. And then we're just going to repeat that once more with the other arm. There we go. So it's going to fire 1, 2, 3, 4. We then freeze. And then again. Okay. And then just going to keep spamming it with Flipendo again. So now what it's going to do, it's going to do like a different rotation. So it's going to fire 1, close. It's going to open again. Fire another one. And then it should rapid fire now. 2, 3, 4. We freeze. And it's defeated. There we go. Okay, and now that's defeated, we're going to head back to the classroom.
After that riveting boss fight, do we have time for a donation?
Absolutely.
We have Caramel donating the last $3.39 for us to meet our goal for the Trevor Project. Thank you so much, Caramel. So we finally hit our $500, but that is no means for you all to stop. Those rolling in.
Excellent performance. 50 house points for Gryffindor. That is all for today. Class dismissed. Harry?
Can you show me how you made the Dementor back off?
I don't pretend to be an expert at fighting Dementors, Harry, but I'll try and help. But not right now. I have a lot to do, and I chose a very inconvenient time to fall ill. I will get a message to you when I'm feeling better.
Come on, Harry. It's potions next.
Okay, so we need to go to potions. I am trying to find a picture I need, actually, at some point. I kind of forgot that I need to know the order of the Expecto Patronum challenge. Because I've kind of semi-forgotten it. And I feel I've never actually learned it properly. I just used the image. I need to find it. Trying to do it while moving.
Ron! Yeah.
I'm very enthusiastic, Ron. Da, 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 da. Okay, it's fine. I will find it. There's a few cutscenes I can use to try and find it.
The Wiggenweld potion will heal most common injuries. The more attentive of you will remember that the most powerful form of the potion
told you we
is
had
prepared
potions.
with only the freshly stripped bark of
The Wiggenweld. Mr. Weasley.
While you are in my class, you will...
Harry!
Weasley, bring him to the front now.
Okay, so I'm going to drag Harry to the front. Harry's been,
Bring him
well,
here.
semi-knocked out, shall we say.
Settle down, Mr. Malfoy. Right, Mr. Weasley. If you pay attention, you might actually learn something. Pick up both to administer...
Okay, so it's basically a Wiggenweld potion tutorial.
Administer the potion. Give the potion to him.
What happened?
I will let Mr. Weasley give you a full explanation, although his incompetence speaks for itself. Thanks to Mr. Weasley's little sideshow, we no longer have time for the rest of the lesson. So, you will now be gathering the ingredients for the antidote to uncommon poisons in your own time, ready for my next lesson. For the next class, therefore, you are to bring fire seeds, billywig stings, chispurple carapaces, and the horn of a graphorn. Class dismissed.
Thanks a lot, Weasley.
There we go. Okay, I have the picture I need. There we go.
Really sorry. Don't worry. Let's go outside.
Well, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I think we should turn in.
Yes. But maybe we should start looking for those potion ingredients for Professor Snape's next potions class. What do you think, Harry? Harry?
Okay, so entering Neville and the Ghoul. So we're gonna do Lumos skip during this, which gonna be interesting to see how we get on with that.
Slytherin is in the lead.
But first we need to get down to the
Harry continued
the 4th floor because we need to rescue Neville, basically. Neville has been thrown into the Muggle Studies classroom by the Slytherins, and they've released a ghoul.
Neville. What? Neville was wandering around on the 5th floor, and Malfoy's lot found him and locked him in the Muggle Studies classroom. And they've released a ghoul.
Where's Hermione?
In the girls' dormitory. She's finding it easy to study up there.
Well, I suppose it's you and me then, Ron.
Okay.
Did you see his Potter and Weasley?
So first we have these guys. Now, all of a sudden, okay, they have that spell. Oh, really? They're both under pumpkins. Okay. Okay. Could have gone better. Ideally, you don't get hit by one of those Malfoys, but it happens. Right, now I'm going to do Lumos Skip. There's actually 2 versions to Lumos Skip. So there's the advanced one, where you do it through like all 3 doors, or you do the one that I do, which is the backup, because I find it a lot easier. So first of all, you need to actually take care of these enchanted instruments. We are going to trigger the cutscene first.
Just leave me alone.
Don't leave me behind.
Now, what we're going to do is basically deload that. So we need to go through this door. That might have been a bit too late, but we'll see. And then we need to go through here. I think that's way too late, to be honest. If the ghoul's there, yeah, it's way too late. So ideally, what you need to do that on like the first like kind of frame when you open that door, which basically then means the ghoul isn't there, and also means the balcony that normally breaks also isn't there. But I need to time it properly. I think that's a bit too late again. Yeah, the ghoul's there again. That's fine. Go back.
Let me see if I can find anything.
That might be okay. No, he's still spawned. Okay.
Don't leave me behind.
Doing it a little bit too late, but it can be a pretty tricky, difficult trick to pull off. It's not the easiest thing in the world.
Let me see if I can find anything.
That looks good. Yep, that's good. There we go. And then up here, so the balcony is now not there, so we can climb up. We're going to run through here, open the door, and we're sort of back where we were. So that kind of advances it over to the stage. So you're meant to go and get like the Lumos spellbook and everything. So first of all, we need to take care of this robot. The camera's a little bit messy here because you're only meant to have Ron here. But obviously we have Harry with us, so. Okay, Ron's hitting me now. There we go. So we take care of the robot. Now, what we do need to do here is actually get Ron Lumos. So right now he doesn't technically have it, but what we can do is we're going to save the game. And then we're just going to reload it. So now we have Lumos. That opens up the basically what's a prison cell for this for this ghoul.
It's working.
We're gonna push him in.
Now leave my friends alone. Okay, let's get back to the common room.
Right, yeah. So we've got Neville taken from the ghoul. Now we're just going to go back to the common room.
I just want to go to bed. Can we go now?
We're going, Neville. Calm down. But yeah, we get back to the 7th floor. There's been a bit of an incident while we've been out for the night. And yeah, the fat lady's gone.
We need to find her.
You'll be lucky.
What do you mean, Peeves?
Ashamed your headship, sir, doesn't want to be seen. So I'm running for the landscape on the 4th floor. Crying something dreadful. Poor thing.
Did she say who did it?
Oh yes, Professor. He got very angry when she wouldn't let him in, you see. Nasty temper he's got, that Sirius Black.
And there we go. Sirius Black is in the castle. So at this point, Sir Cadogan takes over. But we don't really mind that. We don't really mind too much about that.
Cadogan will be standing in for the fat lady. Now, I know you're all still very worked up about what's happened, but my advice would be for you all to go to bed.
Okay, so night 1, or well, yeah, night 1's done. Technically, Maraud is night 0 in the files. So now we're going to do Care of Magical Creatures. So we get to go to Hagrid, and we get to learn how to fly Buckbeak, which is going to become very useful because we're going to need Buckbeak at one point to be able to get some potion ingredients that we need.
Sure, it'll be fine. Let's get to the class early so that we can give Hagrid some support. It's his first lesson, and he's probably more nervous than we are.
yeah, again, swap to Harry. And I will be able to show off what we do with the staircase manipulation now. So basically what I'm going to do during the load is I'm going to basically start pressing the format, call the friends button. And they should basically follow me. To the point where, yeah, these staircases then essentially instantly start spawning there. We do that a few times during the run. If you don't do the call friends at the start, you have to wait for them to catch up, and then the staircase takes a lot longer.
Hermione, I'm sorry to say it, but all that studying you're doing can't be healthy. If you're not careful, your brain's going to...
Okay, so now that we're going through to care of magical creatures, the challenge of Buckbeak is Hagrid will release a fair few bats for us to catch. We're going to do the bare minimum because obviously we're doing any percent. We even do that much fair. We even do it in hundo. So, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Gee up there. Meet Buckbeak. Beautiful, isn't he? Now, the first thing you gotta know about hippogriffs is they're proud. You always wait for a hippogriff to make the first move. It's polite, see? You walk towards him, and you bow and you wait. If he bows back, you're allowed to touch him. Harry, Ron, Hermione, who wants to go first?
Well, it can't be Ron, I'm afraid, Hagrid. So yeah, so Ron can't fly Buckbeak in the game. Harry and Hermione can. So, bow to Buckbeak. He lets us on.
Buckbeak's waiting for you to climb on his back. Go on. Well done. I expect you'd like to fly him. Right. Catch as many as you can. You'll need to give Beaky a bit of a run before he can get airborne. Then just fly at the bats, and Beaky will do the rest. Go on, then.
Okay, so we're going to turn. We need to get, I think it's 7 or 8 to be able to actually leave the lesson. We got 9, so we're good. Okay, so we've done that. So we're gonna head straight for the ground. We're gonna dismount. That instantly ends the lesson.
Not bad. You might want to get a little more practice. I'll give you a C for trying. Good work.
Give me a go at that thing. This'll be easy. You're not dangerous at all, are you? You ugly great brute.
Malfoy, no! You're not dying, it's just a scratch.
Okay, there we go. So now that we've done that, there's a Quidditch match that happens. Obviously, we don't get to play Quidditch in this game, but just a cutscene. Obviously, this is all about when the Dementors attack Harry during the Quidditch match.
Harry caught sight of a giant black dog high in the stands. An eerie silence fell across the stadium, and a horribly familiar wave of cold swept over him. Dementors swarmed over the pitch, and with his mother's screams ringing in his ears, Harry fell from his broom and knew no more. Harry slept restlessly in the hospital wing, sinking into dreams full of clammy, rotted hands and petrified pleading. He could hear voices whispering, but they made no sense whatsoever.
Ron? Quiet! I know where Sirius Black is. He's down in the dungeons. Follow me! Ron?
Okay, so this is essentially a Polyjuice prank. So, as you can probably work out already, that isn't Ron.
Oh no!
And there's a few voice lines that give it away.
Weasley, Weasley, oh, you're going to cry. Leave me alone, you imbecile.
Yep, imbecile. That's definitely a word that Ron uses.
Not safe now, I'm in on the joke.
Waking up to Ron's face, a true nightmare. I agree, Fleur. Yeah. Not what you want to say.
Weasley, Weasley, you're in a state.
Leave me alone, you imbecile.
You'll be here for hours. You'll never break free.
Leave me alone, you imbecile.
Weasley, Weasley, what can you do?
There we go.
Ron, about Sirius Black. He's in the dungeons. Come on. I've got to stop Ron from finding Sirius Black.
Yep, I agree, Harry. Yeah, we need to stop Ron. But yeah, so basically we're following Ron all the way down to the dungeons. There will be the security, like, knights in, like, the dungeon corridor. So we need to avoid them. They're not that hard to avoid, though. So it's not too bad. Nice camera. Thank you. Thank you, game. Okay.
Ron, what are you doing? We can't take on Sirius Black on our own. Come on.
Okay, there we go.
We've got to get Professor Dumbledore. Oh, you shut up. He's in the corner. Go on.
Exactly, Chef. It's like, yeah, I don't go looking for trouble. You kinda do.
Ron?
Polyjuice potion. I think we're even now. Perhaps I might mention that I saw Sirius Black drag you off into the night. Good night,
Ron! How did you know where I was? Peeves! He couldn't wait to tell someone what Draco was up to. I brought your stuff, including the Marauder's map. That's done it.
Okay, so now we get a new enemy, Red Caps. You can technically skip this. I haven't quite worked out the mechanic for it yet. But yeah, we get introduced to the red caps. Fortunately, at this section, we don't have to deal with them. We can just walk around them. They are a bit dangerous though, so you don't want to get hit. Okay, Ron got stuck in animation there.
It's horrible.
But we need to grab ourselves an owl tree. Because especially Harry and Ron, they're stuck down here. They can't get out. They need help. And who do you call when you need help in Harry Potter? Of course, it's Hermione.
Here you go. Fetch Hermione. Fetch Hermione.
So yeah, once again, we're gonna use Hedwig to fly up.
Fetch Hermione.
God, Harry's voice travels. So yeah, Hedwig's gonna fly up. Get Hermione. Hermione's gonna come down, and then we need to escape.
Shh! I think someone's coming. Hermione.
What on earth did you come down here for, Harry? You should still be in the hospital wing.
What I will say is, like, they love staying in their uniform even like at night. Like, surely they can put their own stuff on at this point, right? No, but that costs more in the development of the game.
Get out of here.
Right, so what we need to do is we're going to summon Ron. Hermione, don't grab that. There we go.
I've got it.
So now Hermione can somehow fit under there. But we do need the Reparo spellbook to be able to...
I think we've got to get to that switch.
to actually open that gate for Harry and Ron to get through. I'm going to take these out. I normally would risk it, but given we're at marathon, I'm just going to save the health. So we get red caps, which throw like stink bombs at us. Fortunately, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and basically not deal with them if I can. But it is quite tricky. They are a bit of a pain. Because you don't actually have to defeat these guys. Like, once you go through here, they despawn. But yeah, like, time loss is basically there is like just how often you get hit. Okay, but we need to drop down. Not aiming at the thing. Should work. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, it's a very finicky way of doing that. But the Reparo spellbook is very conveniently placed here.
Got it. The Reparo spellbook.
And yeah, now we're gonna get ourselves out of here. But to do that, we need to repair the bridge, because obviously those red caps destroyed it as we were walking past. Oops. You are also supposed to like climb down there, but we can just drop here. A nice little fall for us. I am going to repair the bridge before I go and get Harry and Ron, just so we can run through with Ron with Lumos, because it's going to be I forgot what they're called now. Is it Hinky Punks? Yeah. But I'm also going to get rid of these. Just so Ron doesn't lose too much health.
Did you find anything? Brilliant! Can he reach that switch and get us out of here? Fantastic! Yeah, nice one. I hope this means we can all get out of here now.
Okay. Okay, get rid of those. Now we're going to swap back to Harry. He can move faster. And we're going to get ourselves out of here.
What are those things?
Red House, don't you read anything?
There we go. So fortunately, we don't need to...
Make sure we're not seen.
Yeah, we don't need to take care of the red cap. We do need to get out of here, though. So we're going to drop down here. Now, we do have to deal with a prefect. Can't remember where he is. Should be able to go this way. There we go. Yeah, gonna run through. And then, fortunately, one of the potion ingredients we don't have to collect manually because we get it from the end of this cutscene. And yeah, morning to everyone just joining us as well. Just about, I mean, nearly midday for me.
Saved us.
Oh, I just remembered. We still haven't got any Graphorn Horn for Snape's potions class tomorrow.
Hermione? Where did you... Draco. He dropped it.
Ron, you're amazing. There's more than enough for everyone here.
Let's all turn in. I'm worn out and I really could do with a good sleep.
Rightio, so
Winter came to Hogwarts.
we're now into winter, and there is actually, like, the outside grounds are actually covered in snow, which is quite nice, which we need to go out to. So we need to get some potion ingredients.
Inside the castle, there was a buzz of Christmas in the air, marred only by worries over...
But yeah, whilst we're heading out to the grounds and grabbing some potion ingredients, Twister, anything that you want to read?
But last time I checked, we were still missing some of the other ingredients.
We better go and find them before we go to Snape's class.
I have noticed that our goal for the Trevor project has jumped from 500 to 750. So if you all could just keep those donations rolling in, that'd be absolutely fantastic.
You know, I do wish Sirius Black was after Malfoy instead of you, Harry.
Ron!
Yeah, definitely keep your donations coming in. Nice to see the goal being pushed up as well. I mean, just means we're raising more. So definitely keep it coming. I forgot my own trick. I forgot how to trigger the staircase. So now I'm going to wait for this one. No. Give me staircase. Yeah, it won't trigger until they're down here. So yeah, that's an example of what not to do on the staircase. Excuse me, Ravenclaw, can you move?
I do hope they find Sirius Black soon. He sounds really scary. I can't imagine how you're feeling, Harry. I've been wondering, do you think Scabbers has been looking ill lately?
No offense, Ron, but Scabbers didn't look that healthy to begin with.
Maybe I should change his diet or something.
You could try.
Okay, so I'm trying to do something here to get the AI to catch me, because I actually need Hermione to use Buckbeak here. Because one of the things we need is fire seeds, and the only way to get those is to use glaciers on them. The problem is they're all the way over in Herbology greenhouses. So what we do is we're going to fly Buckbeak to get the Billywig stings, because we need Buckbeak for that anyway. But then I also need to fly over to the fire seeds. Hagrid's here. Now, hoping Hermione's behind me. Yep, she is. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to fly over to the, like, near the bridge. This is where the Billywigs are. Now, these, for me, are notoriously, like, interesting to try and catch. Because, like, as you can see there, they're, like, they just have no, like, weird collision. So, trying to catch them is weird.
Just one more and we'll have enough. That's it.
There we go. So we got all the Billywigs. Now we're going to fly over to the Herbology. Oh. That was a scary freeze. So we're going to land out here. Mainly because it's like notoriously difficult to try and dismount whilst you're inside there. We're going to run in, grab the fire seeds, and then we want to swap over to Harry again. So these spawn. Need to grab them all. There we go. And then I'm going to run down towards the Chispurple carapaces. I need Ron for it, because I need Lumos, but I'm going to try and bring him over while I'm playing as Harry, because weirdly, when you're running as the character, they're slower than when they run as the AI. So Ron runs faster when I do this than if I was actually controlling him. So I'm hoping Ron is there. Ron still has Lumos equipped. Okay, this one targeted first, so we're going to bait him. So we need to use Lumos to lure the Chispurple. But we need to bring him over to the Tentacular. So, do that. There we go. Grab that one. He should then grab that one. Fortunately, that wakes up this one for some reason, so we can use this one for this one. Need to grab this one. And do that. Then we're going to swap back to Harry. And we're going to take a little shortcut back to the door. To the castle. So we're going to go into the lake. So that respawns you, like whenever that happens, it respawns you back at like the last load that you had. And then we can just basically get back to the castle straight away, head down to the dungeons, and then we're going to do the potions class. Fortunately, there's no like actual thing to do in potions now. We just have like a cutscene. And then we get to do a very big skip in the game, which is Carpe skip.
And as you can see, combine to
Form the antidote to uncommon poisons,
which can be administered to cure such things as the venomous bite of a doxy. Now, I would like you to gather together the following ingredients in time for our next lesson. Flying seahorses, doxy eggs, toasted dragonfly thoraxes, and fairy wings. We will be using these ingredients to make the girding potion. Class dismissed.
I have ancient runes next. You two go to Charms. I'll meet you there.
What is she on about? I don't like it down here. Can we go?
All right, Ron, chill out. Yeah, so now that we've done potions, we're going to head up to Charms, which is actually very straightforward. So if you haven't done this run, there's meant to be a spell challenge where you learn Carpe Retractum. It's actually probably the longest one in the game. And also in my experience, the most annoying and difficult. Fortunately, we don't have to do a single part of it. We can skip the entire thing. So to do that,
Ron. All right.
we're going to head up to the second floor, first of all, obviously. And we're going to enter the Charms classroom.
Which is why.
And now basically what I'm going to do is, as we load into the spell challenge, I'm going to pause and save the game.
Sorry.
Miss Granger, would you be so kind as to bring Harry and Ron to the front with you? It's your turn to retrieve the Carpe Retractum spellbook.
There we go. So we're going to save. And then I'm going to resume the game. Very important you resume the game. Don't just immediately quit out. If you quit out and try and load the save, it soft locks. So now that we've loaded into the challenge, we can leave. We're going to load, and we're just going to load that save. And then just by magic,
50 house
we've done the challenge. We've finished it.
Class
We could go
dismissed.
looking for potions ingredients. That new spell might come in handy. But then again, we could all turn in. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I'm worn out. But we have to get off this floor, because those prefects will start doing their rounds in a few minutes.
The house point totals are to be counted. Slytherin,
Exactly. Got like 10 house points for every second we were in there.
Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Slytherin is in the lead.
Harry was eager to begin the anti-dementor lessons Professor Lupin had promised him.
What's wrong? That cat's got it in for Scabbers. I swear it heard me say that Scabbers was in my pocket, and it went for him. Anyway, where are you going?
The History of Magic classroom on the 4th floor. Professor Lupin sent me a note. He's going to teach me how to fend off Dementors.
That sounds fascinating. Can we come along?
Can't see any reason why not. Let's go.
Rightio. So now we're going to learn Expecto Patronum. So we need to go and meet Professor Lupin. He's on the 4th floor. And that's where I needed to get the picture I needed, because I do, now I look at the image, I do remember the route, but it's like, it's nice to have a guidance on what to actually, where to go. But yeah, so
Harry.
challenge is obviously only for Harry, so Harry has to learn it.
It's called the Patronus charm. It conjures up a Patronus, a kind of
Fortunately, the game, like, given that we skipped the entirety of Carpe Retractum, it still gives you the spell. Otherwise, this wouldn't be possible.
Patronus charm. You will face a boggart, a creature that assumes the form of the thing you most fear, which for you, Harry, is that of a Dementor.
Doesn't know how Lupin knows that in this context. He doesn't know that Harry's biggest fear is the thing. It never establishes that they had a lesson where they showed a boggart. But yeah, so the Patron challenge, it does have a little bit of RNG. So there's a Dementor that will spawn.
We need to push it further.
Which tries to attack us whilst we're doing the main room. I believe the amount of times it attacks you is RNG. Because sometimes it will just leave you alone.
Done it.
But yeah, we get to use these Carpe statues. So basically, it's a pulling, obviously the pulling spell. But in this game, it doesn't like. It's not used like, say, in PC where you just pull things down. It pulls Harry towards the statue. So first of all, the idea of the room, as you can see, each corner has one of those little switches. We need to go and do all 4 of them. And it's a very specific route that we take because the order in which these things pop up is based on which one you go to next. So what we do is, first of all, we're heading to the one in the top left. But after the first pull, we find out the danger in this room. There's a Dementor. And this game does not differentiate between a Dementor and a boggart. It's it's a Dementor, basically. Okay, we're gonna head over to this one. Then we're gonna go straight ahead. Yeah, he hasn't learnt the spell yet, but yeah, we'll put him in there with the Dementor. I mean, it is the criteria at Hogwarts. Have you tried to like, you know, get rid of a student? Yeah. Okay, you're hired. You get a bonus. So Dementor comes over here. Ideally, it won't come near us. It's getting a bit aggressive. So we're going to wait a second because it will spawn here. And we're going to push the next one. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fall off the edge. That spawns us on this platform, and then we can head straight over to the bottom right. Whoopsie. Yeah, Dementor friend is a bit close.
Just one more to go.
Okay, he's hanging out there. That's an interesting spot for him to be, because it probably means he will try and get me at this point. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Wow, okay, I got away with no hits on that one. That's quite interesting. I don't think I've ever done that before.
Got it! The Patronus spellbook!
Yeah, here comes the Dementor now. So now we actually know the spell, though. So we'll instantly take us there. And then we're going to use Expecto Patronum, which we have to guide to the towards the Dementor.
Harry. Harry.
I heard my
You
dad.
heard James?
Yeah.
That was a gold for me, by the way, on splits.
You know my dad, did you?
Remus?
Severus.
I mean, I am running a split file. It's not going well against PB, let's say that much. It's like I'm like 3 minutes behind PB. But given I haven't really had time to practice this, it's not too bad.
You know, I can't stand Snape. Always there when you don't want him, and setting impossible homework tasks to catch you out.
Ron, you just heard Snape outside the door. You sure you want to be shouting that?
Well, while you were waiting for Harry, I was studying these books. I think we can get our hands on some fairy wings in Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade? But how are we going to get there before the next potions class?
The map shows that there's a secret passage under the statue of the humpback witch on the 3rd floor. What do you think?
Okay. So we're going to use Hermione for a second.
Hermione, do you think you can squeeze under there?
Got it!
Because we need the Draconifor's spellbook. So we use that on these statues. Then I'll use Harry for the first part here, just to get back to the study area. But then I will need to swap to Hermione because I need the Draconiphores again. But yeah, now we're going to go straight into another skip.
Snape.
Which is Hogsmeade skip. And yeah, I'm just de-rusting all my games for a full series. That's all I'm doing. So I did 7 part 1 yesterday, which PB'd. I PB'd 5 any % as well, which was like pretty insane. It was up to Harry there, it's fine. And now I'm doing 3 Xbox, which actually is one of my like most like up-to-date PBs, so I haven't done it for a while. Okay. Yeah, being attacked. There we go. Okay, need to get past this prefect. Nice and easy. Yeah, now we're going to the 3rd floor because we need to go to Hogsmeade, which again, it's meant to have like a full-on thing where you like dual Slytherins, get the ingredients, and then also get the like take some Dementors away from you. We're not going to do any of that. Instead, we're going to skip the entire thing. We're going to wait for these guys to open up. I can't see the beams. I have to lean up like this so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to try and get through this. That's fine. I forgot it's... Oh, that's a risk here. I forgot it spawns you here. Like, the sunlight is reflecting off my screen, so I can't actually see the beams of where the knights are facing. I'm being blinded by Mother Nature. Oh, let's take it a bit steadier this time. There we go. Just wait for this. Okay, and then once again, it's exactly the same as Carpe Skip. It's a little bit slightly delayed on this one, so the actual pause isn't as early as in Carpe. But just keep basically spamming pause. And then it will let you save the game. Once again, make sure you resume the game. Like, this one isn't a soft lock if you don't do it. I found this out in full series. You can actually just reload the console. But obviously it's a lot quicker to just let the cutscene play out. So again, load into the Patronus. That puts us here. Then the game doesn't look like I've done anything different, but I actually have. Obviously everything is all done. And then we're going to go back to the common room. But to do that, we're going to go through the 4th floor. So there's actually a meant to be a section where you sneak past the trolls, like security trolls on the 7th floor. We don't need to do that. We're going to do another save and reload to skip it. So we're going to go to the shortcut to the 7th floor. And this one is slightly a bit different. We haven't got to wait for anything. Also, nice cauldron. Once I hit this door, I'm going to pause the game. We're going to save. And then just reload. And we should find ourselves in a cutscene outside the common room. There it is.
Oh, just please let me in.
Neville?
So what's meant to happen is once you go into the 7th floor, Peeves will, cutscene with Peeves will start, where he goes that they've put the security trolls on the 7th floor. The door in between like this area and where the grand staircase door is, like that door with the padlock on, is locked. So you have to go through the east wing, which has the trolls in. But fortunately, by doing this, we can just skip that, and then we can just move on to the next day.
What a night. I'm sorry. I just want to turn in.
Yeah, me too.
For many nights, no one slept well. Gryffindor Tower feared the return of Sirius Black. Throughout the castle, rooms were searched and security was tightened, but the elusive Black remained at large. And much to Ron and Hermione's concern, there was no sign of Scabbers or Crookshanks either.
Look, I'm just saying that it's very weird that the night Scabbers goes missing, that cat of yours decides to slip out too.
Okay, Ron, you've made your point. I'm as worried as you are. But right now we're missing something else. Potion ingredients. And we haven't got much time before Professor Snape expects us in class.
Right, so we're back on potion ingredients. So This time it's doxy eggs, flying seahorses, and dragonfly thoraxes. Ironically enough, all involve us needing like the new spells that we've just learnt. So we need Carpe for 2 of them, and then we need Draconophores for 1. Actually remembering the staircase manipulation on that one.
Do you think they'll ever catch Sirius Black?
Ron, I don't think Harry needs reminding about him.
I mean, it's a fair point, Hermione, I've got to be honest. Rightio. So what we're going to do is the doxy eggs are in a tree, which is on the way towards Hagrid's hut. It's kind of conveniently placed, so we can get the doxy eggs. Then we're going to grab Buckbeak and fly over to the boathouse, where we're going to get the flying seahorses. Now, the only thing about this section of potion ingredients is we can't do the trick where we like respawn at the door, because there's actually a load for flying seahorses, which is in the way. Now, what we want to do is for these guys, we want to get close enough where we can target the tree, but not close enough where we trigger the things. That's targeting the doxy. I think there we go. That's what I'm aiming for. So you can't really see what I'm doing, but the idea is I've been bitten by a doxy. I've got way too close.
I need some antidote. I've been poisoned.
So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get these as quick as we can.
One more and we'll have enough.
Yeah, okay, and get
Antidote.
this isn't ideal. Need one more though, then I can get out of here. There we go.
We have all the doxy eggs we need.
It will be fine. Like you can see, Harry's health is like
I really need some antidote.
really like going down quickly, but we should be okay. Because what I can do is enter. Oh, hello, Docs. What the? What?
I need some antidote to this poison.
I've never seen one get that, like, follow me this far.
I need some antidote. I've been poisoned.
So yeah, ideally you stand in a better position, so you don't, like, you know, get bit. It can be ideal if the AI are close to you, because, like, they can distract the doxes. But we should be fine. Harry can't lose health while he's on Buckbeak. For obvious reasons, obviously, because if he ran out of health, then he would end up just falling off. But yeah, we're going to fly over to the boathouse. And we're going to play some seahorse fishing. Now, the fun thing about this is you can't just do like a really like aggressive pull. You have to like be a bit gentle with it. Otherwise, it will break your carpe. It's like actual fishing. You don't want to break your line. Like that. There we go.
That's it. We have all the flying.
I started showing off, you know. That wasn't like accidental. I deliberately did that so you could see what happens.
Those are flying seahorses in the lake.
Rightio. Now, because we can't obviously use the trick to respawn, also nice collision,
Come over here.
we're going to have to run all the way back. First of all, we need to stop off and grab some dragonfly thoraxes, though, which we need Hermione for, because we need Draconophores. But again, we're going to use Harry to get there. but I'm going to basically spam call AI, like the call my friends button, just to get Hermione to follow me. Because again, Hermione is faster when the AI is running compared to when I control her. So we need to run through the old style castle. Like, what was quite unique about this game was they obviously have the clock tower courtyard, and the entrance hall comes out a different area, but they still had the old map like linked to it, like around the back of the castle, which is quite cool. So I need to hope that when I reach the area here, Hermione is not too far behind. Enter here. Now, just keep an eye out. The AI should end up near me. I think that's Hermione coming towards me now. Like, you can see, like, a zoom in there.
These are dragonflies.
Yeah.
But how can we get them out of the air?
There we go. So we're going to equip Draconifors. And now for probably the most annoying thing in this game. You have to time this. So, like, it only lasts for so long, and these guys are on, like, Stikles. That was completely badly timed. So it's going to fly. They're going to fly towards it. That's too early, so it's going to run out before he gets there. I might as well grab this one while I'm waiting. Okay, he's on the way, so I'm going to hit it now. Oh, slightly too early. Okay.
Just one more and we'll have enough.
Fine. Just got to wait for him to get a bit closer this time. On the way down. That'll be fine. There we go. Grab that.
We have all the dragonflies we need.
Okay, so we got all the dragonflies. Now what we got to do is get back to the castle. Now, the only problem is, again, we can't use the trick to respawn because that would respawn us over by the seahorses. So we have to run there.
Do we really have to go to Snape's class now?
So whilst I'm running all the way back to the castle, Twister, have you got anything you want to read?
Yeah, I just want to remind everyone, we are raising money to support both the Trevor Project, charity set out to support the LGBTQ and more community, as well as Doctors Without Borders, charity offering medical humanitarian people based solely on need. You can donate to either of these charities by using the $donate command in chat. It'll give you links to the Tiltify page where you can choose which one to support. We also have, through those, you can donate for incentives, like for some upcoming runs. We don't have any incentives for this run specifically, although hopefully maybe we can get some in the future for future Potterthon.
Okay, so made it back to the castle. Again, we need another potions class, where we learn about the girding potion. Funnily enough, as you can probably tell, we never actually used the potions in the game, which is I always find quite funny.
This is the way.
Thanks, Ronald. Yeah, I know it's the way. What are you doing standing there?
And this leaves you with the girding potion, which may be consumed to increase one's endurance for a considerable number of weeks. I do warn those of you who wish to experiment with this potion that the maximum dosage is no more than 2 of these vials. Class dismissed.
Okay, so we have an extra quest to do in the daytime.
Good luck.
Harry's on the way to the Quidditch Stadium, but Slytherin are up to something.
Draco, hang on! You know the plan you had about swapping the Quidditch ball crate for the one with jinxed balls? Well, Flint and Derek have done it. They've put the real crate in the courtyard in front of the clock tower. The cup's ours! Let's go and wipe out Gryffindor!
You took your time. I've just heard that Slytherin have swapped the Quidditch ball crate for one with jinxed balls in it. We've got to tell Professor Dumbledore.
We can't just go telling tales and expect him to stop the match. We've at least got to show him the evidence. Did they say where they'd put the real crate?
In the courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Okay, let's go outside and see if we can get into the courtyard.
Oh, that can happen. Yep. So, for some reason, after this cutscene, Ron can just spawn out of bounds. So, instead, we just swap to him here. And now this is where we're going to use the manipulation to like get the AI to go towards us outside, because we need to get into the clock tower courtyard. Now, the only way into it is by flying Buckbeak into it. Now, you might remember earlier I said that Ron can't fly Buckbeak. So even though he runs the fastest, we still need Hermione. So what we're going to do is run towards Buckbeak with Ron, but hopefully Hermione will be right behind us, and then we can just use Hermione to fly in.
The only way to get to it is to go out into the grounds and then fly in, or something.
Game dropping the subtle hint of how to get in there. But yeah, so hopefully Hermione will be directly behind me. We might actually be able to see if she is. Yep, there we go. We can see Hermione's eyes like just at the bottom of the screen, just clipping in. So we know she's behind us now.
How are we going to get into that courtyard?
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go.
So again, gonna run down with Ron. Hermione is directly behind us. Oh god, that is freaky. And then just swap now. Hermione should be there. Oh, just ran into Buckbeak a little bit. Yeah. Target. Let me bow. There we go.
Come on. So, fly to that courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Okay, so we're going to fly Buckbeak into the courtyard. I need a bit more room to dismount. And then the way to get the Quidditch ball crate down is you're supposed to climb on this, like, do this Glacius. You don't actually need Glacius. Hermione can just climb on it anyway. Now I need to trigger this. There we go. So the dragon will burn the rope that's holding the Quidditch ball crate up. I mean, I don't know why they would hide it here. Like, it's in plain view.
Got it! Now to go to the Quidditch Stadium.
Remember the Quidditch ball crate. Quidditch ball crate acquired. Okay, so I need to try and get out of this courtyard. Fortunately, Buckbeak can just, like, do that. And we've got the Quidditch balls. We're going to fly over to the stadium, tell Professor Dumbledore, and then he will swap them out and allow Gryffindor to win.
Ron and Hermione arrived just in time to show the evidence to Professor Dumbledore, who quietly removed the jinxes from the Quidditch balls and allowed the match to continue. This gave the Gryffindor team the help that they needed, allowing Harry to catch the golden snitch and win not only the game,
but the Quidditch Cup as well.
You were fantastic.
What's the matter with Hagrid? Hagrid?
It's no use. Beaky's gonna be executed at sunset. I couldn't help him.
Oh, Hagrid, what can we do?
There's nothing you can do. The time's set and that's it. They just run along and turn in. I gotta go and make Beaky comfortable.
Maybe we could... Oh, I don't know.
No, Hagrid's right. There's really nothing we can do. We should turn in.
Okay, now we're on to the final night of the game. So we're actually getting close to the end of the run, which is has flown by.
Ravenclaw.
I'm clearly very rusty. I don't even want to tell you how bad my PB splits look right now.
Slytherin is in the lead.
Harry, Ron and Hermione paced the Gryffindor common room, worried about Hagrid.
They're going to execute Buckbeak tonight.
We've got to go and see Hagrid. He can't just sit there on his own waiting for the executioner.
You're right. Let's go.
Okay, so to get to Hagrid's hut, obviously we need to go all the way to the grounds again. The problem is, we have to go through the east wing where the trolls are because the door again is locked. There is actually a clip where you can do a slide. Sorry, the north wing, not the east wing. But yeah, it's not easy. Okay, so we're gonna do some flipendos. Then we're gonna sneak past the trolls this way. This one is much easier. Do that and then run past him. Same with this guy. Gonna cast. He gets triggered. Run around the back of him. And that was a pretty solid trolls. Okay, I did the manipulation. I must have like started moving too early. It's fine though. It's all good. Just wait for the staircase. But yeah, I mean, whilst we're heading over to Hagrid's hut, one thing I will say about this is I do recommend this game. It's a lot easier to do now that we've got it on HDD, so things are quicker, just time saves. And in general, it's a very fun run to learn. The tricks are actually surprisingly like easy once you kind of understand the logic of them. The slides aren't too bad. Carpe skip and Hogsmeade skip are free. Troll skip again is free. But yeah, it's like it's definitely worthy of a speed run, so definitely check it out. There are still some cool tricks coming up, so there's still a bit to do in Willow, which is actually a really cool section. Hopefully I managed to pull off the really nice trick that I want to do. But whilst we're also obviously approaching Hagrid's hut, I would recommend that continue to donate to Potterthon. Also, you've got the Trevor Project, you've got Doctors Without Borders. It's nice to have multiple choice. But yeah, the fact that we've already raised over 1,000 is really cool. Okay, so Buckbeak is well, it's fine though. We have a time turner later on. Scabbers runs away from Ron into the Whomping Willow.
Ron was dragged into the Whomping Willow. Harry and Hermione chased after him.
Right, yeah. So now we're into Willow. The first thing we need to do is take care of their shields. Now, those ones are fine. These ones, annoying. Because you have to attack them from behind. Okay. There's those guys done. Now we end up with more salamanders. Okay, so we pulled that. Now we need to grab the bridge. Okay, but a few more salamanders to take care of. So first of all, take care of that. Okay, I'm going to swap to Harry for a second. Mainly because of mine is health. But now we get more walkway, but then we enter a room full of doxies. Well, 3 of them. Not full. That's not there. Now, ideally, I don't want to get bitten. I got bit. That's not good. I'm getting destroyed. Hermione's dead. Okay.
I need some antidote. I've been poisoned.
Okay, this is going to be interesting now. Well, that was funny. Okay, there we go. I'm going to push Harry across there. And I missed it. That's fine. If you push Harry across there, then the idea is he goes past the trigger to spawn the red cap, so then you haven't got to fight them. I did miss it, unfortunately. It's fine, though. We can still just go up there. It's all good. Yeah, like, they don't take too long to get rid of, but it's just obviously a bit of a time loss. Ah. Grab the... Okay, so I'm just going to put the luggage there for the switch.
The tunnel from the Whomping Willow led into the Shrieking Shack. Harry discovered that the black dog was in fact Sirius Black, and that Black had not been trying to murder him, but had in fact been hunting down Peter Pettigrew. The man that had truly betrayed Harry's parents to Lord Voldemort.
No! You can go to Azkaban.
As they marched Pettigrew to Hogwarts, the full moon rose, and Professor Lupin transformed into a werewolf.
Okay, just a couple of sections to do, and then we're pretty much there. So, first one is we need to protect Sirius from the Dementors.
Sirius!
Do something, Harry! Please!
So, ironically enough, like, dying to the Doxes wasn't the worst thing in the world for me, because Harry's now got full health. Which you actually need in this section, because we need to drag Sirius all the way to like the other end of this path. But we get attacked by Dementors. Hopefully we don't get too many of these. Like the number of times they attack you is different every time, I find. I think we're about to get another one here. Yeah, this guy's going to get to us. But then once we actually reach the end of the path, we need to protect Sirius by using Expecto Patronum on all of these. Okay. So basically the idea here is just hold out until the end of the session. So just keep Sirius alive, basically. Okay, cutscene should trigger soon. There we go. So we get the cutscene where the stag appears, scares off the Dementors.
Dad?
And now we kind of get the reverse of it.
Sirius Black awaited his fate on the seventh floor of the West Tower.
We're going to play the other side, and we're going to charge our
Eager to explain to Dumbledore what had happened.
Patronus and take care of the gang.
Professor, Black's telling the truth.
He's innocent, Professor!
I believe everything you say, but there is nothing I can do. What we need.
But whilst we're in this like this cutscene building up to it, is there any last minute messages that you want to read, Twister?
Was giving them permission to use the time turner she'd been using all year to attend several lessons.
Yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know that if you all want to catch future Potterthons, if you want to get updates for when they go live or when your favorite runs are coming up, you can join the Potterthon Discord. Just type !Discord in the Twitch chat. It'll stream out. We'll shoot you a link. And there's also a link in the About section as well.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely check out future events. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. every year, Potterthon's always really good fun. We have Potterthon as well, which is fantastic, where you can just showcase other games. And also the odd special event as well. Hopefully we'll see more of those soon.
He had seen himself.
I've got to save them.
No matter how many times I play this game, I always press the wrong button here. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to avoid the main gang. And we want to just charge our stag. What was that? Okay, we are having a little bit of trouble getting through this this crowd. Oh, I didn't make it. Okay, let's try that again. Let's get around these guys. We don't want to hit them because it like makes us run out faster. There we go. The first time it went through. Okay, go around. Could still make this. I didn't. Okay. Yeah, this is not a good Dementors gang. Yeah, it went through again. Okay, fortunately I managed to still get him. Okay. That couldn't have gone much worse, but yeah. I mean, I suppose that is true, mine. I suppose, yeah.
I know, but they'll soon be coming to take him to the tower. We've got to hide. Do you reckon Sirius is up there yet?
Who's that coming out of the castle?
McNair, the executioner.
There you go. But Dementors are all gone. All we've got to do now is fly to the tower and then trigger the House Cup ceremony.
Fly, Harry, fly!
I'm trying to, Hermione. I'm going to wait for Buckbeak.
Can I ever thank? Get on! There's not much time! The Dementors are coming! Go!
We'll see each other again. You truly are your father's son, Harry.
Okay, Sirius rides off. He flies off into the sunset. Well, full moon, whatever you want to say. But yeah, all we gotta do is trigger the House Cup ceremony. So time is coming up.
Knew the truth behind what had happened the night that Sirius, Buckbeak, and Pettigrew had vanished. except Harry, Hermione, Professor Dumbledore, and Ron.
I trust that you will make the best of the last day of term to say your goodbyes for another year, and to do anything that remains to be done. I'll remind you that we will soon hold the House Cup ceremony. But if you would like to run along now, come back to me when you're ready to see who's won.
There we go. So spawn in there. Talk to Dumbledore. Swap character, which somehow makes it go faster. And that's time.
And now we reach the end of another
So
school year together. So
loadless was quite bad. So I was running a loadless timer just on the off chance that I PB'd. Just a spoiler, I did not PB. It ended up being 5 minutes 45 seconds behind my PB, which, given the fact that I haven't really played this much, I'll take that. Like the tricks didn't go like first try, I don't think, at any of them, so it's all good. But it was still 204 RTA, so we're still way ahead of estimate, which is very, very good. But yeah, first of all, hope you enjoyed. 3Xbox is a very good run. I do recommend it. If you do want to check it out, check out the 6th Gen Discord, which is a cool place to get all the tricks and stuff. Thanks for watching. And thanks for Potterthon for accepting and having me back. It's always good to be part. I am going to hand you back to our amazing host. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you so much, Dino. It was always a wonder. Always a pleasure seeing you run these. Thank you all so much for tuning into Potterthon for the HP3 Xbox Any % run. Up next, we do have Queen Turoth with P1 All Chest. I almost read that as All Crest, and I am like, no, this is an HP6. This is HP. So that is, once again, Turoth with HP coming up.